Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on Solana. So the Solana chart here on the daily chart still below the trend line, no change from that perspective. Market has reacted to the blue support zone, specifically the $102 level. Caused a reaction, but now we need to see a 5-wave move up. I already posted earlier today in our membership that I'm not convinced that we're turning around because the price reacted to resistance and exactly at a point where we only get a 3-wave top, a potential 3-wave top. So we'll take a look at the smaller time frame in a minute, but looking at the bigger picture, context, very important. Should we form a low here? And this is not confirmed yet. Some kind of a local low is in place, but we're obviously watching for a more substantial low. Then the focus will shift first to that resistance zone between $146 and $231 here, between the $146 level, 230 level, 38.2 retracement and the 78.6 retracement. That's very, 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 very important to understand. These are levels that could hold the price down should we see a bounce into that region. So this is very important, this zone. Pay attention to this zone. For now, however, it's not even clear if we have a local low in place. We would need some kind of a let's say a 5-wave move up to the upside, at least I would say a break above the trend line for an indication that we have a more substantial low in place. Let's take a quick look at the smaller time frame for Solana. Here, obviously, earlier today, I looked at the chart already, provided an update on Discord. Look, it reacted exactly at the 100% extension. I mentioned, I think, in yesterday's video, specifically this level as important resistance. And the price rallied. It's great. We had a small setup. Okay, we had a 1-2 setup. Price rallied. But, I mean, this doesn't look great. It just doesn't look great. And it's a first step for failure here. Because, first of all, this is only 3 waves up as well. Okay, it might form another high, but then it needs to hold $110.60. Just to explain, we have 3 waves up here. That's not great. That's also one of the things I mentioned. Not convinced we've bottomed because this is only 3 waves. Okay, you can always get some distortions on the smaller time frame. Maybe there's a truncation here or so. Basically, that means from an Elliott wave point of view that the 5th wave that was meant to happen couldn't form a higher high, only valid in exceptional circumstances, and only if we see a rapid upside impulse, and this is already not looking great. So anyway, it pulled back into support. We provided a support zone here. Price rallied substantially from there, but got rejected from the 100% extension. Whenever that happens, it indicates that it's likely failing. At least a strong rejection isn't looking great. And then rejection from there, pull back into support. And what's this now? This is now a micro support zone that needs to hold to keep the upside pressure alive. $110.60. I'm not convinced it's going to hold it, right? That's why I always say, let's see if it can fill in 5 waves before we get excited. So for now, this is only a 3-wave move, and it could simply be a B wave bounce with another C wave down to come. So both counts are still valid. But if we now see, and it looks like that, if we now see a break below $110.61, that is the first confirmation that yellow wave B here has formed the top. If then the next rally is going to stay below that level, it's forming a lower high, then this would be a 1-2 setup to the downside in wave C. So basically this, 5 waves below support, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, it's not looking great. And we had a few setups. They played out on the micro level, like H-bar. We had Sui, Solana, even ADA rallied into resistance. But now they're in resistance, and if they can't hold micro support, then this upside breakout attempt has failed. Bear in mind that news-driven rallies often fail after just 3 waves. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.